With all your maintenance and car care tips, here's Brian Bishop from the Car Store.
Hey, that's you, buddy.
Hey, good day. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Absolutely fabulous. Happy to be here. Part of this great team looking to contribute.
Looking to contribute.
Yes, I got to tell you a quick story if I can.
Sure.
About 11 years ago, might have been 10 years ago, we hired an individual at the car store to become our social media guru, right? Because this individual was telling us that traditional print media was dead. Don't tell Stuart. But that's what she was telling us. And so, we, of course, wanted to sign on to the new thing, what's going on, the newfangled way of doing advertising. And I thought it fascinating. When she left the company shortly thereafter, she started a magazine. And I thought to myself,
Funny.
Did you really mean what you said about print being dead? And here's why I bring this up. Saturday, in my mailbox, I received from the largest internet retailer, Amazon, a beautiful, high-quality catalog dedicated to kids' toys. Very easy to look at, very fun, and I thought to myself, isn't it fascinating that the largest internet company in the world recognizes the value of an actual catalog in your hand to drive sales to their website? I just thought that was fascinating.
Well, that's a bit surprising.
Yeah.
Because you would think with the ability now to throw it into your hand in your phone,
Yes.
you would, boom, put it right there. Or the wiser decision is their Amazon ads on the radio. But other than that, the idea of putting a catalog in your hand,
Yeah.
look, I love a catalog.
So do I.
I do a lot of purchasing from a business, and they always send you a catalog with every shipment. And while I look, wow, I just throw this thing away. I don't need this. I'll tell you the company. It's a company called Uline. You've probably heard of it.
Yes, I have.
They have everything. And it's like, I'm like, they spend so much freaking money
Yes.
on these catalogs. What I like about that company is you want it to get you there the next day.
Yep.
It's really good.
Well, I'm the same.
When you forget to order, they're good. But you grab that catalog, you're like, oh, by the time you're done, yep, I bought something else. So it works.
Well, growing up, isn't it reminiscent of your childhood of dog ear and what you want for Christmas? Like,
Yes, absolutely. And I think that's the point. No matter how digital or technical we get and how convenient it is to be able to do so many things we do with our handheld devices, in the end, there is a certain nostalgia and fun to actually sit down with something in your hand and look at it and act as opposed to looking at it on a screen. It does make a difference.
I have actually I just got a book yesterday. I have it sitting here, and I'm going to read this thing. I love having a book in my hand.
Yes.
I do not like, and I've tried it, I do not like the Kindle.
Right.
To read on a screen, I can't do it. It's not my thing. But give me a book, and I'll sit and read a book.
No, it's true. There's more of a connection when it's in your hand and you're looking at the words on paper. I agree with you on that one. So I wanted to talk about the importance of cleaning. Right, that was my tip today for maintenance and care, and I actually went down this path thinking about how often do Americans actually shower themselves. So do you know what the average is for showers for an American citizen?
A couple times a month, I'm thinking. A weekday one.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Twice a day.
Well, actually, 4%. 4% of Americans shower more than once a day. About 65% actually shower or bathe every day. And that's what we do. 21% of Americans shower every 2 days, and the rest of them are a lot more infrequent. I think they're the ones that I usually run into at the grocery store, and I really wish they were in that 65%, but they're not. But what's interesting is we're really good at washing ourselves, but what about our cars? How good are we cleaning our cars? Are you ready for these stats? So 47% of consumers, they get their car washed every couple of months. While 20%, listen to this, while 20% do it twice a year and 5% only wash their car, it's true, once a year. And then they've got you. 24% of Bulldog people, they will wash their car more than once, and actually 4%, I'm sure this is you, would actually wash their car once a week or more.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
I wash my car once. Well, yes. But, there are certain things. Like yesterday I had planned it, something got in the way, and I didn't get it washed.
Yes.
I feel terrible. It's
I'm sure despite the rain, you're going to rectify that situation. And here's the important thing that gets overlooked. We park under a tree, we get some bird droppings, we go and we wash our car. But let's think about this. According to the AAA, the average American driver spends about an hour per day inside their car. So if you start adding that up, 5 days a week, 4 weeks a month, 12 months a year, that's a minimum of 240 hours in a year. That's a lot of time spent in a car. It's a whole 10 days. So if you think about it, it can get pretty dirty pretty fast. Because I know I'm in my car at least an hour to 2 hours every day. So I just wanted to remind people the importance of cleaning their interiors, not just the exterior of their car. And just a couple of tips, because I know Bulldog's the professional. If you want to get your carpet vacuumed, before you vacuum, use a stiff nylon brush to actually get that nap up, so you can actually loosen up the dirt and the other things before you bring your vacuum cleaner in. And get a compressed air canister like you clean your keyboard with. It goes great with cup holders, door handles, and around the transmission shifter to get that dirt and grime out of there. And also, believe it or not, remember Silly Putty? I used to love Silly Putty when you could put it on the comics and it would actually copy off the comics. Yeah. It's your friend, because if you want to get into those deep crevices and get those things out of there, nothing works better than putty. And, of course, let's not forget the importance of removing dog hair. God, do I know that. You can use the rubber gloves. I use duct tape, the handyman's secret weapon. But whatever you do, make sure you're doing it frequently and you're doing it often, because you want to make sure your car lasts a good time and doesn't smell like 5-week-old fast food. So that's my little healthy tip for today for your car.
That's it. Those are good healthy tips. You talked about the Silly Putty. I got a couple things that I use for the like in the vents.
Yes.
I got this sticky stuff. I don't even know what it's called. It's like a gel almost.
Yes.
And you stick it in. It's perfect. But then somebody just got Steve Menz had given me this thing. It's like almost like a Venetian blind cleaner.
Yeah.
But it's made for your car, and you stick them in the vents. Yeah. That works unbelievable.
I'll have to look into that. I was actually looking at the wand with the little microfiber bonnet, I guess they call it.
That's kind of what this thing is. That's kind of what it is. But it's set up for the vents. It is great. I have it in the car. I mean, I'll just sit at a stoplight or something. I'll look in there. No more dust.
Well, let me tell you what happens in the used car business a lot of times. We'll buy a car from an individual off the street, or we'll buy it at an auction, and then we get it in and we see there's stains from the previous owner. And let me tell you, the condition of your car is key when you're trying to get top trade dollars in for it, or you're trying to get top dollar for it. It's just like a house. By having it in tip-top shape and clean, it's going to be much more appealing to people, and they're more willing to put their money into it. But it's hard. You're going to get some points knocked off if you got those stains on the seat and stains on the carpet. But if you get it quick and you do it early and do it frequently, you'll be amazed the return on investment and how better you feel driving your car. So that's absolutely. And I have to say, if you need maintenance, because that's just as important as cleaning, the Car Store Service Center, 202 Kiley Drive. We'd love to take care of you. You can check out the appointment ability online at thecarstoreonline.com, mytruckstoreonline.com. And I guess that's all I've got for today. I've taken enough of your time, Bulldog. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here today.
See you, Brian.
All right, brother.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Brought to you by the